Good afternoon. It's February the 5th, and yes, I am doing a proper walk downtown because I think it's a bit of an experiment, but I think my knee will be fine. It's gotten much better, and we'll see. This will be the longest walk I've done on it, so if I start complaining at some point, well, that'll be why. It's also very warm. It's plus 4 degrees, so everything's melting. I'm wearing my hat and gloves, but I suspect the hat at least will come off. You have to be careful because it's you get ice still in the shade even though it's melting, so it can sometimes be a little more dangerous. The last thing I need is a fall, of course. I don't think I'll put down my don't think I'll put the spikes on the heels of my shoes though, because I'm expecting to encounter bare concrete once I get to the main road. Beautiful blue sky. Yes, you got to dodge various iffy spots along here. I was doing editing up until now, and I'll be doing some more of that when I get downtown. Tonight I have to come down again, but I won't walk to Baptist Church. I'm helping them out with a, see, that's probably ice right there. Looks like it to me. Helping them out with a song for their service this Sunday that she needs help with in the men's section. She being Louise Kruger. I've sung with them for Christmas and Easter quite a bit over the last couple of years. This time she asked me to come in and help out with one song at the regular service on Sunday. Boy, I'm already getting warm. I will have to take my hat off. Might as well do it now and avoid the rush. Yeah, see? Whoa. Sidewalks are actually quite treacherous. Maybe I will put my spike down when I get up here a little further. Of course, I was standing right where he wanted to go. Right, I'm going to put the spike down on my boots because this is bad. Probably just in this area. I'm sure it'll be fine once I get where I'm going onto Albert Street, but on our own street here, it's not good at all. Okay, one spike down. Do the other one. Okay, that gives me a little more security. We'll see, I just got to be careful where I walk. You can see that's just, it's ice with water on top of it, which is the worst combination of all. It's hard to know if the sidewalk or the street is worse. Sort of looking for places where there's still snow as opposed to being really packed down. That's usually the least slippery. The last thing I need is a fall. So again, once I get up here, it's probably clear sailing the rest of the way. Sidewalks will be clear on Albert Street and on Victoria Avenue, which is where I'll be walking, since I probably won't take the side streets today for this very reason. Yeah, and I may Uber back because I can tell my knee, though it's much better, is not 100% by any means. Big puddle of water to avoid there too. Of course, after I've sat for a while, maybe my knee will feel fine again, and Ubering won't seem as attractive as it feels right now, like it might be. Okay, I get across here, avoiding the huge puddle. It's not spring. It'll freeze and there'll be snow again, but it looks kind of like spring, kind of a false spring. It's a Chinook is what it is. Lots of water there too. I'll walk on the bare pavement. And now I should probably take my spikes off. So let's do that. 1. 2. As I said, I think I'll find mostly bare pavement from now on, if I'm careful, once I get past this stretch. All right, let's get up on the sidewalk here, carefully. Not right there. We'll stay along here, where there's bare grass even. Yeah, you can wade through the snow. At least it's not slippery. All right. Oh, that's about to change, so we will cross here. Should mostly be all right along Albert here, I think. Now headed north on Albert. And I am limping. Still, it's 100%, well, not 100%, but say 85% better than it was when I first injured it. It's been 4 weeks. I went to the physiotherapist yesterday, and you could tell things are progressing. But yeah, not 100% yet by any means. Look how blue that sky is today. Yeah. Careful along here. This part clearly isn't well cleared or melted. Or this part. The worst thing about driveways is they slope down, so gravity sometimes takes a hand, and gravity is not your friend. Looks like I'll make this light at least. We are now north of 15th, heading to 14th if you're following along on Google Maps. Walking north on Albert Street. ISAC Studios over there, where my daughter used to dance and worked for a while as well. All right, now Ubering home sounds pretty darn good. So, perhaps I'm trying a little too much still, even though it's much better. I'll make it, but I wish I was almost done. I'm not. I'm only halfway there, at best. We just go to Casa Blanco over there, or Blanco Cantina it's called. I might eat supper there one night in the near future. I'm on my own at the moment, except for the cat. He doesn't care where I go. Busily losing weight though, so I gotta be careful when I eat out. Lost almost 10 pounds since the beginning of the year, getting close to 10 pounds. And just doing it with Weight Watchers at the moment. I haven't done the Ozempic thing, although I have thought about it and talked to the doctor about it. But... drat. This is icy and slopey. So I'll stay up here where the snow is fairly deep, so no risk of slipping. Oh, that's nasty. I thought it would be clear, but I should have stayed on the other side where it's melted more, I think. It's very much not clear along here. First Baptist Church, where we got married many years ago now. Be 28 years this fall. No, 29. Forgot what year it is. September 27th, 1897. Cat cafe over there, but too far away to see the cats. Oh, yes. Bad choice. And another reason I might Uber back. I don't like these sidewalks when I'm a little unstable anyway. Oh, this next stretch is the worst yet. Stay close to the wall here. I can avoid most of the ice. I would prefer not to fall and let you enjoy that. Might be amusing from your point of view, but definitely not for mine. Once you get past this spot, it improves. You'd think the number one fire hall could clear the sidewalk on this side. Well, they don't have able-bodied men who could do such a thing. Okay. I think it'll probably be pretty good the rest of the way. And I can cross here because it's one way and there's nobody coming. Didn't save much time. We go by Credit Union Central. Cathedral Saloon and Steakhouse, it's called now. It was the Saloon Cathedral Social Hall for a long time. There are various things over there, nothing that really ever seems to stick very much. The tall building is, I don't know what they call it now, it says Bunge. But it's basically the wheat pool, it used to be the wheat pool. And then it was Viterra. I don't know when it turned into Bunge. But it says in the building now. An unlovely name, Bunge. Well, I'm certainly slower today than I will be with a better knee and no ice. Normally 18 minutes would pretty much get me from home to the hotel if I was walking normally, but not today. Okay, now we got to deal with this next stretch of semi-frozen, water-covered. We'll cut through the carefully through the Esso lot here. Exxon, no, Esso. Actually couldn't remember which it was. There you go, this part's open. Once upon a time, there were plans for a big tower on that corner with a hotel and a bunch of stuff, but condos never happened. They dug the hole, and then years later, they filled it back in again. Oh. Still have to be careful. I was hoping once I turned the corner, it'd be clear sailing, but not so much. This is where my publisher used to be, Kato Books. Their sign is still there, but they've been gone for years. They published the Shards of Excalibur series originally, and now it's out through my own Shadowpaw Press. And the audiobooks of that are available again, and so is the audiobook for my Aurora in Saskatchewan Book Award nominated young adult science fiction novel Star Song. That audiobook is now available again after not being available for a while. So if you like audiobooks, I strongly suggest those. They're both quite good. Well, in the case of the Shards of Excalibur, it's actually 5 books. Quite a few of my books are in audiobook form. I almost never listen to them, though. I've listened to all the Shards of Excalibur books because I had to proof listen to them. Listen to Star Song for the same reason. I think I did. And of course, there's a little bit of ice hiding here where it looks like bare pavement, so that's the most dangerous of all. The books I narrate myself, and I've done a couple and plan to do at least one more, maybe more than that if I get the time, which I don't have at the moment, but maybe sometime I'll have the time. Those ones I listen to because I have to. My Massive Agreement trilogy from Daw Books, written as E.C. Blake. There's 3 different narrators on the 3 books, and I've never listened all the way through any of them. Maybe I should. Maybe I'd really enjoy it. Oh, there's City Hall, by the way. Knox Metropolitan United Church, where I've sung many a time. Although recently I've sung more at the First Baptist Church, which we will also go by here in a minute. Once we get by the Balfour, whose sidewalk looks treacherous. Looks awful, actually. I think I may cross the sidewalk. Walk on the other side. I think I will. Well, maybe it's okay. No, I think I'd rather cross over. Looks like the sidewalk's not great past that either, so. Go on the sunny side of the street. Revenue Canada building. Boo. Piss. It's the tax man. Big puddle there. Guess we'll go down to the end here and get around it. I think this side we will find is more melted off, at least for this block. Doesn't look all that great on the next block, though. It's the Balfour, my favorite apartment building, just from the outside. There's First Baptist with the dome on it. Dome that was basically blown off when the tornado came right down this street here in 1912. Tore down, or wrecked, the previous version of the Knox Metropolitan here, too. Tower came down and they had to rebuild quite a bit of it. It was basically that tornado, the Regina cyclone, came over the lake and came straight down Warren Street here. Killed 20-some people, I believe. I think it's still Canada's worst tornado disaster. All right, well, I think we will now maybe go to the other side and hope that it's better than this side, because this side doesn't look great. There's a big puddle there, so better to go this way. Ooh, that's bright. I'm warm. Should have left my coat open, I guess. But I look cooler when it's buttoned up, so, you know, that matters the most. It's looking cool. So here's where I'll be tonight to help out the choir. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll start coming here for rehearsals for the Easter concert, which I'll be singing in. I'll have a solo, but I don't know what it is yet. He's doing okay. It aches. But I don't know if that's the injury or if that's just the fact that that knee has its other problems. It was aching before I injured it too sometimes. So If it's any different now than it was before, I can't remember anymore. Plus, of course, that's the same side I broke my ankle on, so that side of my leg has been hurting now for months, one way or another. It's downtown, all lit up on a sunny, not spring, still winter, but a Chinook afternoon. Kind of a shame we're getting all this warm weather right when they're having the Frost Festival, which kind of celebrates cold weather. It's going to be slicey for them, I'm afraid. Everybody talks about the weather, but nobody does anything about it, as the saying goes. Okay, one more block. We'll be in the hotel. There's Victoria Park, of course. Well, this sidewalk looks pretty good, so that shouldn't be too bad. As we come to the Hotel Saskatchewan, as usual, for a late lunch, because it's, what, almost 1:30 now? Getting close. But the main reason I came was because it's mild, and I wanted to test out my knee. What I forgot about was how treacherous the sidewalks can be when it's mild and there's water on top of ice. So I'll stop right here. Thanks for walking with me, and I'll be back sometime. Bye for now.